The stars in today's game. Well, will they be stars? Will you be a star? We'll find out. Let's play. They were Super Bowl opponents twice in the 80s, and they're back at it here. The Bengals and Niners are underway. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Let's go. Trap 50, trap 50. Panther 11, Panther 11. 19 tight, 19 tight. Cup 19, Cup 19. Ready.
On 1st and 10, it's Griffin. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. A situation they'll certainly want to avoid going forward. An early 2nd and long they're facing.
At the 18-yard line.
79 Broncos.
Griffin. Got a man, it's London.
That's a good bounce back play right there after taking a sack on 1st down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out 3rd and long.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Bengals 1st down as he's able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and inches. Griffin. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12. At the 36-yard line.
Griffin. Looking middle, and that's complete. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And 3rd and 8 now.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
Dragon 60. 79 Broncos.
Here's Griffin. And oh, he coughed it up. Boy, he almost did that himself, but it looks like he's about a foot or 2 short. So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. They'll indeed go for it with Griffin. And incomplete on the deep ball. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense holds firm here on the opening drive of the night. Throwing now, Griffin on 1st down. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the 1st, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
This early in the game, it's all about making steady progress downfield, hoping to lead to early points. And you can do it with your actual play calls, or sometimes something a little more improvised, as we just saw there.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
And that's the knowledge you gain from being in this league for a long time. He's learned the hard way when to give up and fight another down. And that's a smart move to throw it away.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Griffin. And complete to Drake London. He's got room to roam. Touchdown, 49ers. Drake London, 34 yards. And the 49ers will claim the early lead as they're on the board 1st here tonight. So it takes them just 3 plays here to find the end zone. And you remember, of course, this was all set up by their defense.
Yeah, they got the stop on 4th down, so I imagine the offense said to their defense, thank you very much for this great starting field position. And like you said, 3 plays later, they're in the end zone.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Bengals drive about to get going.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try to pick themselves back up. Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, they're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
He better be careful. Throwing into too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off.
19 tight, 19 tight. Go.
Now it's Griffin. Jerry Rice, open right side. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
Come 19. 19 right. 70. Dragon 60. Ready.
On 3rd and 1, Griffin. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49.
That's good for a Cincinnati Bengals.
Buffalo 18.
First and 10.
They'll throw on 1st down with Griffin. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. We know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you or closing in. All quarterbacks have to do extra ball security drills with the way the game's played now, because defenses, they attack the football as much as they attack the runner.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 6.
To throw is RG3. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, 49ers. Drake London. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the 49ers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0.
14. Bengals nothing. Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down.
18, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready.
Here's Griffin. And he's got Rome. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14. Bengals nothing.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers, trap 50, trap 60. Panther 11, Panther 11, 19 tight, 19 tight.
From the shotgun, Griffin. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all. And I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
19. Come 19. 19 Lion. Warriors 70. Dragon 60. Ready?
2nd and 10. Once again, Griffin. Into the hands of London. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Cincinnati Bengals.
18, Pioneer.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Now it's Griffin. Throws right back to London, complete again. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Niners' 33-yard line.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Ready?
Griffin will throw again. And caught by London. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 21. Now Griffin on 1st down. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 49ers' 14-yard line.
Dragon 60.
Now Griffin. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3.
18, Pioneer.
Now Griffin. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run.
No shortage of impressive moments from him thus far. Now he's halfway to the century mark, and we're still in the 1st half. There's been no answer for his running ability so far by the defense. I can't wait to see what adjustments they'll have to make during the halftime break.
Now receiver in motion left. Robinson is in. Touchdown Bengals. Zach Taylor's made the decision. They'll go for 2 here.
The Bengals will line up for the 2-point conversion.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bob, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, 18 Rattler, 18, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Griffin will try and throw. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
Let's go now.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, and right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Here's Griffin to throw. And this one is incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back, because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you got a battle on your hands.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the 1st half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Meanwhile, this one knocked down in the backfield. It's incomplete.
Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
To throw again is Griffin.
He has it complete to Christian Watson.
9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Griffin. And that is incomplete.
I feel like my man, Old Mo, momentum might be changing jerseys right now. How about what they just got done? They scored a touchdown their last drive. Now here's a 3 and out. Maybe momentum's getting ready to creep to the other sideline.
Carlson able to put this one through, and that will extend their lead here to 17-6. So they're content to take the 3. Somewhat of a conservative call there, opting not to go for it on 4th and inches.
And that's from a team that you and I know is not usually playing it close to the vest. It's a little bit of a surprise that they opted for the 3 instead of going for it.
After the made field goal, Carlson now sets up to kick this away.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Let's go.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here, but with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to try to muster something out of this drive.
And I'm going to go ahead and date myself one more time because I'm going to quote an old Smokey and the Bandit lyric. They've got a long way to go and a short time to get there, but they still have time to get it done. So I'm looking forward to watching them mount this drive and see if they can get some points out of it.
That's good for the Bengals. First down. 1st and 10 at the
On 1st and 10, it's Griffin.
That's into a crowd and intercepted.
Picked off by Anthony Walker.
And the 49ers are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line.
46-yard line.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 46. A dump off here for Gore. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a 1st down, 49ers.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That's a 12-yard gain now on back-to-back plays. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them.
And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. Out of the gun, Griffin.
Got a man, it's Mayer.
Touchdown! Michael Mayer in the final seconds of the 1st half.
And the 49ers will extend their lead here just before halftime.
Carlson on for the PAT. And the lead is up to 18 now.
Makes the score Niners 24, Bengals 6. Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this 1st half. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
Ready? Mustang 19. Buffalo 18. 18, Pioneer. Let's go.
Final play of the half. It's Griffin. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we have reached halftime here with the visiting 49ers on top. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well, as we are back and started in the second half. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
Ready up.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went into the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted.
Picked up by 9-time Pro Bowler Ed Reed.
Intercepted.
Here we go. Here we go.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at the 42-yard line.
60 Bobcat, 65, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready, ready?
After the interception, here's Griffin.
Throwing left side, and Watson has it.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
70, trap 50, trap 50, Panther 11, Panther 11, 19 tight, 19 tight, Cup 19, Cup 19, go.
Now Griffin on second down.
And he finds Mayer here. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
And now they're in the hurry-up.
Warriors 70, trap 60. 79 Broncos.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
On first down, Griffin. Flushed out right. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line.
Now second and 9.
1-yard gain brings up second and 9 at the 15-yard line.
Griffin. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals.
Christian Watson.
A 15-yard touchdown grab.
And the Bengals get a bit closer. Zach Taylor's made the decision. They'll go for 2 here.
Conversion.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bob, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Let's go.
They'll try and throw for it. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away.
And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
At their own 17-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score.
They'll throw on first down with Griffin.
He lets it go deep for Mayer.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. A big pickup of 38.
Another big play right there, and this is where, as an offense, you can really put the hammer down. You've got a double-digit lead, but those other guys, they've been hanging around. A touchdown here could put this game out of reach, and that's a strong step towards getting it done.
19, 18, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers, trap 50, trap 60. Ready.
They go play action with Griffin. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Leonard Williams able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
Here's Griffin. Throw right side, pulled in by Mayer. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 24-yard line.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
And he'll be out of bounds. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they can be set up with a 1st and goal.
Gore will score. Touchdown, 49ers. Well, they move the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then finally they get the running game involved, and it works to perfection. Touchdown.
And, partner, I kept waiting for that running game to come into play and actually saved it until the very end. Touchdown goes on his stat sheet, but you and I both know, and he knows as well, his teammates airing it out made this a successful drive.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Now they'll change things up.
79 Broncos. Mustang 19. Buffalo 18. Ready.
On 2nd down, here's Griffin. Over the middle, caught by London.
Doesn't matter whether it's a zone coverage or man coverage, the drag route can be effective when it's run well.
60 Maverick.
3rd and 2, now Griffin. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively, and you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
7 Pirates, 70 Rangers, trap 60, Panther 11, let go.
4th down, here's RG3. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Hey, nothing to see here. Just your standard 4th down gain of 28 yards. And the drive keeps going.
19 tight. Cut 19. 19 Lions. Warriors 70.
Once again, Griffin. Over the middle here, it's hauled in by Watson. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports.
From the 25, here's 2nd down and 1.
79 Broncos. Mustang 19. Buffalo 18. Ready.
From the shotgun, Griffin. Dancing to his left.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry.
And the Niners are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
On the ready.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth-quarter lead. And he powers through the first wave, but he's going to be swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage.
So fourth quarter, a nice run there to start this drive. Charles, what do you think the split will be here between run and pass?
Well, partner, I think it'll lean towards the run, but this is also not a time where you just totally do that. You still have to possess the ball, move the sticks, and keep the clock moving as well. So they'll run their offense, but yeah, when they have a chance to...
No, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Snatched by the safety Ed Reed. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
Intercepted. The Bengals take over first and 10 at the 42-yard line.
18, pioneer. 60 Bobcat, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Go.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
7 Pirates, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers, trap 50, trap 60, Panther 11, Panther 11.
Now Griffin on first down. Flush to his right. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line.
So from the 25, this is 2nd and 5.
19 tight.
Brings up
Cut 19, cut 19 right.
Now it's Griffin. And he slings one that's incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
And the Bengals on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
79 Broncos, Mustang 19, Buffalo 18.
To throw is RG3.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
Picked by Tracy Walker.
And the 49ers are going to have it here at their own 15.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 15-yard
There we
line.
go, back.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
It's been a dominant performance to this point, Charles, and this is probably exactly how they scripted this and envisioned it. They got a 3-score lead, 4th quarter, and a chance if they want to continue to pour it on here.
It is their call, isn't it? I mean, the way that they have taken on this game and the way that they have carried this game and have dominated this game, you're exactly right.
Ready,
Do what you want down the stretch. We are in the era of, hey, if you don't want us to do this to you, then you need to stop us. Their call to finish this one off.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
18, pioneer. Ready.
On 3rd down, Griffin.
That is incomplete.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big 3rd down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
They'll try and throw for it with Griffin.
Over the middle, that's hauled in by Tony.
And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a 1st down. Well, Charles, I guess the only thing I can think there is they've got a 3-score lead, and they're saying, well, we're not going to lose this, so let's have some fun. I don't know why you go for it.
I think that's as good an explanation as any, and we all know that certain coaches are more aggressive than others. That call to me, the fantasy people loved it, right? Anybody?
And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown.
Michael Mayer.
A 20-yard touchdown.
And the Bengals have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Trap 50, trap 60. Panther 11, Panther 11. 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready, ready?
Griffin will try and throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
It's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. It's a foot race. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, 49ers. It's been a back-and-forth game, a lot of points on the board, and that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's gone.
Well, you've seen both teams go at it, and as you just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone. But just like in boxing, you know the blow that hurts the most? The one you didn't see coming, and that often is the case when it comes in special teams.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Okay, ready?
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
79 Broncos. Mustang 19. Buffalo 18. 18, Pioneer.
Now it's Griffin. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Gibbs. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Let go.
Here we go. It's Griffin on fourth down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Bengals first down. They needed 4, they got 8, and it results in a conversion on fourth down.
Trap 50, trap 50.
Griffin. Buying time to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle.
Cup 19, Cup 19. Ready.
Out of the gun, Griffin. This is caught. It's Christian Watson. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry.
19 Lions.
16 yards on the play. It's now third down.
From the gun on third down, Griffin. Forced out to his left. And he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. Fourth down.